the heck? Hello, proud Army mom. Thank you for coming. See who else comes in. Hope you're doing well tonight, proud Army mom. Hey, Tennessee. I'm going to drop my link. There's my link if you want to come up. I'm doing well. It's not that bad here. That's some wind. Hey, my well, hello.
Everything going all right?
Yeah, it's just windy.
Oh,
That's it. It's not even that too bad windy.
good.
Yeah, I'm just I got bored.
I know. I was wondering too. I'm sitting there getting bored.
Yeah, I asked you in chat earlier when you were on if you wanted to go on tonight.
Oh, I didn't catch it. Sorry.
Nope. Well, it's okay. I didn't go on till now anyway.
Well, good. Everything's okay.
Yep. I hope it ain't all messy tomorrow because I gotta go out and draw out money and pay bills. Fun.
Yep.
Monday too, because I get two different checks. So
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to do too much here anyway. Everybody running around. My remember my best friend want me to come over there. Ain't got no reason to go over there. Stay right here at my house. My my rent man even called me and asked me if I was okay and if I needed to go anywhere. He lives across the street. And
Huh.
I got everything I needed. I got up that morning and made me a big thing of tea, and then I got some water up. So if something happened with the water, that I'd have water for my cats.
Ah,
All my dishes in the dishwasher. So if the power went out and I couldn't wash them too, that they'll already be clean and won't nothing be sitting around for several days.
there you go.
That's about all I did.
Got it going on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that other porch had been out there that they had been, fixing.
Yeah,
If it got up higher than it was, probably blew that porch apart.
really. The
Yeah,
one they just did.
yeah. I went out to my best friend brought me a pack of cigarettes, and I went out there to get them, and I was talking to him for a minute, and they went to drive off. Next thing I know, there goes my trash can upside down. I had to I had to go and pick it up and put the trash back in it, and then I took two pieces of granite granite
Yeah,
and put it on top of my trash can so maybe it wouldn't flip over again.
there you go.
It was, but everybody running around getting this and this and this and this, like the world's gonna end. I knew I was gonna be okay.
Yeah,
Been praying, and I have people praying for me, so I feel
right.
sorry for the ones that it was devastated. How's your dad?
Yeah, he made it through. Everything's good.
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 Yeah, he had everybody calling him. Everybody. Good grief. His cell phone went dead. When I was on the phone with him, he said, I got to charge it. Everybody was looking out for each other. Good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing. I'm like I said, I hate because I seen the devastation. I was watching that Ryan Hall
Yeah.
and watching it on there, and I seen the devastation because they had the people out there, the storm chasers and stuff.
Yeah.
Did
It's
you
just,
see where at that one place it took all the water
yeah.
out of it because it
Yeah.
sucked it back up?
Yeah. And
I
guess
was
what's in it? Sharks. No
that
joke.
yeah, that too, but one place instead of it uh instead of it coming towards them, the water, it
Yeah.
sucked it out and they're dry. There's no water there.
I'll be damned. That's
Yep.
weird. Huh.
That is weird.
Hmm.
I'm like, is this a manufactured weather?
Who knows? Who knows? Who really
I
knows
just
anymore?
who knows anymore?
Ain't no telling. Biden could have had this created in the science lab. Who knows? That's what they'll say.
Uh,
A hurricane science lab now.
he's a I don't know what he is.
Nimwit.
He was I don't know if it was today, but I was because I like watching Newsmax, not Newsmax, but Next News Network.
Right.
They have a lot of good stuff on there,
Yeah.
and he was up there, and he was what was I forgot what he was doing, but the thing of it was he called out this woman's name, and he goes, "Oh, I thought she would be here."
Oh.
That woman, that governor got killed.
Yeah.
Is
Jackie.
yeah, that woman's dead, and he's looking around for her.
The dude is getting worse.
Yeah, he is. And they actually had they actually had dang news people asking about it, asking Jean Pierre about it. And she was trying to make up an excuse. Well, it was probably just the top of his mind, and it just
Yeah,
slipped
she's
out.
so full of shit. I can't stand watching her.
Me either.
So, and the damn Kamala Harris went over there to
Yeah.
North Korea. Why you gonna send the most inexperienced person ever to go to North Korea?
Yeah, I heard China or somebody over there firing a missile off at him.
Well, she was next to one of the military officers
Hey,
trying to show
Tammy.
her aircraft, and it was sitting right there. Like she was, oh wow, she was amazed by, oh my god, these binoculars are just so powerful. But it goes, ma'am, it's 50 meters in front of you. And you stupid son of a bitch. You try to lie your way out of looking through binoculars.
Yeah.
And you,
Great.
it is. It's like we're looking so foolish.
Tell you what.
Biden
Hey,
and Kamala Harris is like the Defender Vance versus J6 movement again, or 76 movement, or whatever the hell they were doing over there.
you remember me saying that I thought that Trump was going to reach out to DeSantis?
Yeah,
I watched a thing about whether he was talking about DeSantis,
yeah,
and he did reach out to him. Trump reached out to DeSantis and told him if he needed anything, just to let him know.
good. He's gonna need it because shithead's on his way down there, and
Oh,
yeah, it's not gonna be good.
this ain't a good place for him to go, especially
He's on
after
his
he.
way down here. He's on his way down here, and he said, I quote, anything Florida needs will help out Florida. You said the same thing about Dawson Springs, Kentucky, asshole.
Oh, after he said when they were talking about Florida and about the hurricane, you
Yeah.
know what he said instead of I'll send this and I'll do this? He
Uh huh.
says, just make sure you got your shot. He was
Yeah.
talking about the shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see beginning my video this morning? All them National Guard getting ready to go down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I
To
know that he's got it fixed up where when they're right now they're going out and looking for people, that might be stranded
yep. That's
or stuff
fun.
like that.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna let it calm down, let the water subside a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they've got, I don't know, it looked like 10 football fields of power companies or something like that
Oh
down here.
yeah.
He's got it set up.
Yeah. As soon as I started my video this morning, I went to pull in to get fuel, and there was the National Guard, Tennessee, all in line on a ramp, getting ready to go. And as I was filming, I was listening to the truck radio, right? And Governor Lee's got some extra troops he's sending down there. So Tennessee's sending some. I'm sure Alabama will too. Maybe Georgia. I don't know.
You think DeSantis really wants him down here?
Oh hell no! You know he don't.
Oh, I would love to see him meeting with him.
DeSantis just he's gonna he trust me. He's holding back. He's holding back.
He would destroy that man.
He will. Yep. DeSantis is a big dog in the Navy. He was an admiral. He was an admiral in the Navy.
Mm-hmm. You know his wife got cancer, didn't you?
Yeah. How's she doing?
She's doing good. I don't think she's got it no more.
Oh, bless her heart. Thank God.
Yeah. Hey, she was right there with them all night long at the where they were tracking it and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
She was right there with her husband 24 hours.
Oh, bless her heart.
Thing where she has set up for instead of sending like food and stuff like that to send money for these people, because DeSantis has already got it set up. There's 300 food trucks that are on the way, doctors that are on the way, other things that are on the way. So instead of people sending that, donate, because these people are going to need other things besides food and stuff. What do you think of that?
I think it's phenomenal.
I think it is too. I like my governor so far.
Yes.
He's on his toes.
Just hope it continues.
Yeah. That's what I say.
You've been watching that race between Herschel Walker and Senator Warnock in Georgia?
I heard he was up some.
Oh, Herschel demolishing him. He's getting told. Herschel he believes in God. He's a godly man, you know.
Oh yes, he played it for Georgia.
Yeah,
for my team.
I really like Herschel.
Mm-hmm.
I do. He's got to win because Warnock's going to destroy Georgia.
Yep.
We can't.
Stacey Abrams too.
Yes.
She's trying to say that at 6, whenever you could start hearing the heartbeat of your baby.
Yeah.
That was just White Wing saying that you can't hear that baby's heartbeat like that.
That's ridiculous.
Yes. Along them lines. And I was like, that woman. I tell you one who's going to take off. I know absolutely. And that's Carrie Lake. That woman's on fire.
Yeah.
Her and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that Travis Joe?
They got a video. I mean, you know Marjorie Taylor Greene squats 300 freaking pounds?
Amen, Travis. Huh?
Marjorie Taylor Greene, they got a video of her squatting 300 pounds in the gym.
No, I ain't seen it.
Damn. Yeah, it's her. I was like, shit. She'll beat the shit out of me. Hiya! It's a tough woman. Very strong woman. Good grief.
Yeah, she is. And I tell you what, though. I don't think a lot of people has got into the politic things of it until Mr. T,
Yep.
because if you think about it, there's some, like we were talking about, there's rhinos, the old rhinos in the Republican Party. But I believe those Republicans are really Democrats posing as Republicans so they can be on the Republican side to vote for the Democrat.
And it's a spy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham.
Yep.
Those two right there are the biggest ones.
Yep.
And the North Carolina.
Lindsey Graham loves him some Biden.
He likes that mashed potato, poopy pants.
Yeah.
He ain't kidding.
I wonder how many dresses he's got in his closet.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got plenty.
Yep.
I'm sure he's got plenty. Oh, potato and Lindsey Graham. It puts its lotions on its skin like Silence of the Lambs.
I'm waiting for him to come out and say, Joe's hair is really white. And
It's some weirdos, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you.
They are some weirdos. It puts its lotions on its skin. And you see Biden down in the hole, and Lindsey Graham, I'm giving you a pail of water. Drink. Drink. And Biden's low. So I lost the election. I only got 500,000 votes. Hell, I didn't get 1,000. I don't know who the hell votes for that dude.
Did you hear him one day? Taterhead one day talk about that he knew this little 13-year-old little girl for a very long time.
Uh-huh. Why would he even say that? Is he that stupid and retarded? Oh my
Why
God.
would he say that the kids were playing with the hair on his legs?
I know. I was like, dude, that is not good.
If that don't throw up signs, I don't know what.
Hell, who's ever voted for this idiot? They're idiots themselves. Look what's going on.
I doubt any of them really want to tell you that they voted for him.
I know it. You're right. They're embarrassed.
Yes.
No, I didn't vote for him. Bullshit. You wearing a mask? If you're wearing a mask in your vehicle, that's a Biden voter.
Oh yeah.
Mask and the shipper and consignee in here in Walmart, that's a Biden voter. I call them out.
Well, there was a guy riding down my street a boy riding down my street the other day with one on. And I shook my head and I said, why are you wearing that out here? You're in fresh air. And walked away and just shook my head.
That's my next video. I just thought of it. Tomorrow, I'm going to go in Walmart and go tile it how to identify Biden voters. And I'm going to go through Walmart. I'm going to politely ask the folks, you're a Biden voter, aren't you? You wearing a mask? That's what I'm going to do. Watch.
You at home?
No, I'm on my next load. I'm in Knoxville still. They're running me in Tennessee, Alabama until the storm goes by. They're waiting for the storm.
So you're coming to Alabama?
Supposed to. I'm in Tennessee.
No, I ain't. I don't know where in Alabama you're going, but actually, it would only take me 45 minutes to an hour to get to the Georgia line when I go through Baker County.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
So you're on the tip. I see.
Hey, David.
Hey, Mr.
David, Tennessee?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was talking to David about you, and he said he was going to look, he's going to look and sub and come over and see what you were about. Tell him
Yeah,
you were a good man.
good deal. I do all kinds of stuff. I do panels, uh, road vlogs, uh, video tours, and then once in a while I call out the sheep wearing the masks in public places. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. It'll be funny.
That's gonna be funny.
Uh huh.
I don't. I need to learn how to share things. That
Yeah.
way, on our shows, I can, like, if I watch something and I could pull it up during our shows, and play it and talk about it and stuff like that. But I've got to learn how to share, or either I don't know how to get them to where I can get to them to share them either.
Prepping 101 will tell you. He knows. You pop. You mean bring up the video while we're on panel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ask prepping. We'll get on there, and he'll tell you. He's
Oh, I
good
know,
at
Preppy.
prepping 101. He's good at stuff. He
Yeah,
does all
he is.
old prepping 101. I ain't been on his panel in a long time. I was following them fools at the convoy. Wasted my time.
Yeah.
I guess Shane's got a channel now. Shane Phelps.
Oh, yeah. I'm on his. I'm up there on his all the time.
He's awesome. I like Shane. He's a good old boy.
Him and Chuck.
Yep. At first, Chuck and I got into it, but I think it's smooth over now.
Yeah.
He's,
Chuck is just raw, and some
yep.
people don't know how to take it.
Yeah. Yep. And Travis.
Yeah.
Trainwreck Travis.
I've known Travis for a very long time. And I think I talked to you on Travis's a long time ago, too,
Yeah.
because you were talking about coming getting me.
Well, we got a little misunderstanding, and I was going to try to have Travis call me because I met up with Travis and some other dudes I didn't know.
The
And,
Ken Carson?
huh?
It wasn't Ken Carson, was it?
No, I want him.
Oh, okay.
It was, I think his name was, I don't want to say the name on here because I
Oh,
think,
don't worry about it. You
but
can
anyway,
finish.
Travis will know, he'll remember. And
Yeah.
they started bad mouthing him to me, and I just cut them all off. This is before I started my channel. I was like, man, I'm just cutting y'all off. Y'all don't even know this dude. And that's the last time I seen Travis. And you know,
He's doing good, I think.
I gotta talk to him and
Well,
straighten,
he's
straighten
got a
that.
channel.
So I
Yeah,
gotta get up with
he's still
Travis.
got a channel.
Yeah, I want to see if he wants to do something for this. Um, uh, what you call it? That military get together in Missouri. See, we go out there and cover it.
Hmm.
It's in Branson, Missouri, Mona.
Well, he just got back. He was in Florida.
What? He done a hurricane?
No, he's been gone from that.
Oh,
He was down there with Ken Carson and Ken Carson's girlfriend, Crystal.
oh.
Yeah.
Did Ken Carson pretty wrong on that other channel. I don't know who it was. Something about his music or something. I don't know.
Well, I like his music.
I don't know what happened, but
He's
some other
got some good
channel was
music.
using it or using it as an intro, and I don't know all it was.
Yeah.
He got in a fight with some chick with the blonde hair, Tammy or something like that, or Tammy or Tanya. She was like on my channel, Liberty Warrior,
Mm-hmm.
and they got into it because that was his music they were using at the beginning and the intro. And they were trying to, they said, well, once we get going, we'll pay you. And Ken went off on her. Yeah, I don't know if it's up
Yeah.
still, but I didn't want to get in too deep because I like them all.
Yeah, I like all of them. I ain't got nothing against nobody.
I know.
Just because you got a um problem with somebody else, that don't mean I've got the same problem with them.
Exactly.
I'm not getting into that. That's childish shit right there. Excuse my language, but it is
Oh,
childish.
it is. It is. It's crazy.
We all supposed to be trying to come together and help each other.
Eventually, it's going to have to happen because we ain't going to be able to survive if we don't.
Nope.
It's crazy. It'll be
It
all right.
is.
We'll make it.
Oh,
God got this. I don't even worry no more.
yeah, God's got this. I mean, I'm okay because I know I'm covered by His blood, so it don't matter if if it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. If not, I mean, I'd love to stay. I want to see the ending of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you will. It'll be all right.
Yep, it'll be all right.
So, can we do tomorrow on tomorrow's panel? They have a
Um,
music quiz night or what? What kind of ideas you got?
can you get uh can you get to games like that?
I think I could.
Ooh, a lot of people like the music ones or the ones that are like Jeopardy.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Off the wall's got those. Off the wall Prepper.
Mhm.
He's got them all lined up. It's funny. He's got the Friday nights. He got the name that tune or something like that, and people
Well,
start humming, and you got to name that tune. Everybody gets laughing their butts off. It gets so funny. They
oh
start
yeah.
singing that tune. And Diamond Lil does it too.
Yeah, I like it.
It's fun.
Um well, at least I can be on tomorrow night. I don't think I'm going to be without lights.
If you can make it, that's fine. I understand.
Of course I'm going to make it. I try to be there every time you come on.
That's
Give you
right.
support.
It'll be nice if I get a little money coming in on YouTube, I'll give some to you. Be my
Uh,
co-host. So we got to get up to 2,000 now.
oh Lord.
At 2,000, I guarantee you only gives you like $20. Maybe 1,000 give you. I don't know how they work it. Do they pay by views or subs?
I don't know.
That's
I ain't
weird.
I'm I ain't never really got into having no uh some people have people buy coffees, and stuff like
Yeah,
that or cash out.
yeah.
I've never been about that because I'm not gonna charge nobody to watch my show. Shoot,
No,
there's too much people out there that's got finance problems as it is.
that's right.
Travis Joe said it's the algorithm.
Oh,
I wouldn't doubt it. They mess with YouTube all the time.
it's stupid. A bunch of commies in there.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing
Well,
but a bunch of commies and
wait till
Russians
they
and
find
Koreans
out that
over
Twitter
there.
wasn't nothing but a bunch of trolls.
Well, they need to fire their ass.
Oh yeah.
And then what's his name? Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Oh, he's in the process of buying it. He ain't bought it yet. He's still
Yeah.
wanting them to. They're still supposed to be going through and letting him know about the bot situation.
Ooh, I wonder if he's a patriot.
I think he plays either side where he can get money from either,
Yeah.
long as it benefits him.
Yep.
That's like McCarthy, that
That's right.
man,
Yep.
and what is that? Mitch McConnell and Kevin McCarthy, Lindsey
Yep.
Graham.
Yep. Ain't no telling what Nancy Pelosi does with Lindsey Graham.
I don't know, but you know that Gavin Newsom is Nancy Pelosi's um, nephew.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people saying something about he was going to try to run in 2024.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He
Hell,
went
he
to the
can.
White House.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I think Mr. T's just itching and waiting to make his announcement.
Oh, yeah.
He's itching.
I think he's waiting to see how the midterms go, in a way.
Well, if Newsom does run and Mr. T does, all those people in California is going to be the fuel for his campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Every one of them.
What's left there?
Sicko bastards. There's sick people over there. In that state, there's more sick people in that state than there is New York combined.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, California is horrible. You talk about the Walking Dead. That's the Walking Dead state.
Yeah, I'll be right back and get me some tea.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I could still talk to you. You probably still hear me. I gotta be awake at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-oh.
My next door neighbor's gonna run me to the bank so I could pull the money off my card and take me to the grocery store and to the cigarette place and back to the house.
We gotta get you a car. And we're gonna have to Craig the Hunter and do a donation show.
I can't. There ain't no way I can buy one.
The money and raise it. I'll go pick it up and drive it down there.
I
That's right.
wished.
You never know. I mean, you gotta ask. I'll ask. I'm gonna ask if you want me to. I don't want to do it without your permission. I don't want to, we're just helping out people. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Just get you a nice little car for, a couple thousand or 1,500 or something decent. You know what I mean?
People can't. People can't do that right now. They're suffering as they are.
Well, Craig is selling his Ford Expedition. Sure enough.
I don't have no money.
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. We'll do a GoFundMe or a donation show or something. You gotta have a car. In this state,
Yeah, I need one, but
it'll be sort of nice to bring people together. You never know.
yeah,
It can happen.
I get worried if you put it out like that. That it's
No,
gonna
I
go.
don't want to put it out like
Begging
that.
for money for a car.
No, that's why I'm trying to be careful how to do it. Because they all know you, me, and the community, not those other retards over there. But the people that we've been following for a while. Because prepping 101 to help out a couple people get a camper and a home. and
Hey,
Arkansas Living is helping him too. I donated to him $100. Everybody donated for him to get an RV, nice RV, and a place to live. And I think it was $4,000 they raised for
dang.
him. Yeah, he got a nice camper. Lake Ferry helped too. You know, the
Yeah.
Lake Ferry put a gold fund in me up there, and everybody came together and help out each other. That's what it's all about because the people on them benefits, I just feel so awfully horrible. The government, I mean, it's like the payments don't go up until every year. It only goes up $100, right?
I ain't even got that. I get 818 a month. That's what I work off.
Well, every year you're supposed to go up to. You're supposed to get an
Yeah,
increase.
I heard. I don't know if it's for sure or if it's sketched in stone that they're supposed to go have a 6.9% raise.
Oh my, ooh, whoopie doo, man,
And
retarded.
yeah, and
6.9. See, Trump will have a 20% raise. I guarantee it.
hey Yvonne.
I
Um
guarantee.
yeah, yeah, it's hard, but I do it. Thank God. Thank God I just got a good rent man.
Well, I mean, getting a car is just the first step. Then whatever you have to take care of, the
Yeah.
other stuff, then you take care of it. It'll be all right. I mean, that's just there's a lot of people that's donating cars to the and they're where's that place in Michigan? They do it all the time. I think I'm going to check that out next time I'm up there. There's a donation place. Oh man. Oh, where's it? Just north of northeast of Detroit on I-96. You fill out the paperwork. Out of state can get it too, but you got to have somebody to pick it up or tow it or deliver whatever. You know, and helping out people. It's just I don't know. I just wish I had a lot of money. I'd be buying cars for people left and right. I'm serious. There's 1,000, 2,000 here. Get you a nice little car to pick out. Something economical for get going. It just bothers me. It just does.
Yeah. Hey Vicky. Hey Larry. Um Larry, yeah, I should, but they take $30 out on the back child support.
Oh, well,
Hey, I would rather pay the $30. I've been paying that for a long time now. Plus, they took everything that only got one of the stimulus checks because the other two went towards that, which was fine with me. You know, my son he's 20. I couldn't work, and until I got on disability, there was no way I could, you know, I
right,
got my disability in New York.
right,
So I don't care because I was supposed to be paying 160 something a month. So I'm not going to fuss about $30.
that's right,
And I owe it. I owe it to the state, so and it was for my son. So since I got money now, I'm okay with paying back child support.
right. It is what it is. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Well, I mean, God has blessed me. I mean, next month, not in November, I just start paying the $300 for my rent. So that's extra money right there.
Yeah.
That's an extra $60 right there because I was paying $360. And
Yeah.
then when I went to go see my sister, my finances kind of got out of whack for going up there. So I've been paying $100 extra to catch up on my rent.
Huh.
So, but yeah, in November, I think I'll be a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I ain't got to have my air conditioner on. I can turn it off. And I've got a gas fireplace, but I don't know how to turn it on. And every time somebody tries to turn it on, it's not coming on. So all I do is just get up under a blanket. I've got a little heater in case it gets too cold in my room so my cats don't get cold.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's how you do it. You get a heater from the living room. You get a little heater for the both bedrooms, and I got one in the both bedrooms. I meant, and then I got one in the bathroom, so the tub will be warm when you get in it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got one little heater, and it's a little heater. Um, Vicky, because they tell me I have to. I don't want to go to jail. I'm lucky I didn't go to jail before. They didn't even never bother me. They used to couldn't take it out of your check, but they do now, which, like I said, you know,
And government just too much for people.
yep.
Got out of control. It's too much. It's just too much.
Well, that's them for you. They're out for themselves. Us getting poorer and them getting richer.
Yep.
I wished I was able to do my nursing assistant still, but I can't. I got vertigo, and if I don't put it on the application and I drop one of them elderly people, I will be put in jail for negligence to an elderly person. And if
You
I
don't
put
want
it
that.
on there, they won't hire me. That's even at a fast food place. They won't hire me because if that stuff hits me, I can end up in a fryer or something else like that.
Right. Hmm.
I love doing that. We were talking over on David's show a while ago before I come on. He said, what would be your ultimate job that you would love to do?" And I told him if I was rich, my ultimate job would to be open a homeless shelter for people who are drug addicted and have different steps that they had to take to go through and help them get back on their feet, help them, with classes and going on, stuff like that. And that they had to be tested when they come in, you know, and help them get a job, get them
Yeah.
back on their feet. I know all that. I know everything about that. The only thing I don't know is, like I've said before, I don't know the going through DTs because I never had to go through them. God took that away from me immediately. No wants, no going, through the DTs, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell nobody because I don't know. But everything else with it, I can.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be given back. And that's what I want to do is to give back. I'm all about helping somebody. Even if I get used in the end, God still got it marked down that I did it. That's why I hear all the time, don't give money to people you think that they're not going to give it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you're still awake.
Yep.
Time you got to get up in the morning.
I have no clue. They could call me 8 in the morning or 12 noon.
Oh, they call you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You parked at the place where you had to pick up or deliver, or you parked at a truck stop?
I'm parked at the Walmart down the road where I deliver.
Oh.
Yep. All by my lonesome.
Oh, poor baby. I'm all by my lonesome too, beside my cats.
I know, right? Meow.
And both of them are, well, one is cleaning herself and the other one's passed out on my bed. They have to be up under me.
Yeah.
She's more, I'll come to you when I want to be messed with. He's more, I'm going to be right up under your mama.
Yeah.
And get up, and they're right up under my feet. I love them, though. They're my babies.
That's right.
My baby girl's name is Mary Jane, and my baby boy's name is Kush. I had very weird looks when I went in and took them to get fixed because they're sister and brother.
Uh,
They just had a smile on their face.
the little kitty cats. How old are they?
They're about 1.5 years, 2 years old now. Vicky wants to know, where do you live in Tennessee?
Chattanooga.
Choo choo!
Yep.
In the mountains.
Yep. Come on over. We'll cook out.
I would love to be in the mountains.
Get what's her name? That's another one too. Tennessee Girl and OTR Survival.
Mm-hmm.
All come on over. Shit, we'll have a good old cookout. Have a little get together, talk about the Bible.
Gigs. I don't know if you know Gigs.
Who?
Giggles.
Yeah.
She lives in Tennessee too.
Oh yeah. Yep. She sounds like familiar. I know who she is really, but I think I
She's
may
on Diamond Lils and Roberts all the time too.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Vicky's saying something else to you, Tennessee.
Oh, she's saying.
Thank you. My sister lives in Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro?
Yeah.
Is she single? I'm just playing. I'm just going on. I'm just carrying on.
What'd you say?
I said she's single. I'm just playing. I'm just carrying on. Don't take it serious.
I'm single.
You're single?
Yes.
I thought you were married.
Hell no.
Huh. I thought you were married to Shane Phelps.
Oh, come on. Shane ain't married to nobody either.
Playing. Yeah, hey Vicky, your sister single? Go out there. I'll take a trip to Murfreesboro, pick her up, and we'll have a hootenanny. Yeah, they're laughing their butts off, ain't they, in chat? Oh my God, I'm just carrying on, y'all. Lord have mercy.
I don't know if you seen what I put in the chat earlier either.
Uh-uh.
I was joking around. I said I had a crush on you.
Uh-oh. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Lord. What's his name ain't coming in here, is he?
Who?
Mr. Ed.
Oh, your friend?
Yeah. He's not really a friend, I guess, through YouTube friends, but
Yeah.
he seems like a pretty decent guy. But sometimes I gotta tell him to shut the hell up. He talks too much.
Oh, yeah.
I say, you got 10 minutes. That's it. And
Yep.
he goes,
He gets into the
well,
bed.
you tell him, well, I gotta go to the grocery store and I got to buy, a bottle of ketchup. He'll sit down there and tell you how ketchup's made and all this other shit, how the bottle's made. So I don't
Hey.
give a damn. I just need the ketchup to put on my hot dog. You know what I'm saying?
Good night, Vicky.
I'm just messing with you, Ed. You listen.
He starts talking about physics and stuff, and he done lost me last night. Not trying to be mean, he lost me. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay. I hope I'm saying okay to the right thing." But
Just play along with it. You did all right. You did good. Yeah.
I didn't mean to put him on the spot last night, but
That's so funny. He wouldn't shut up. I was just sitting there smoking my cigarette and I fell asleep. And then, you there, Dan? Dan, you there? I said, what?
Dan.
I thought it was funny. Him and Jeff get into it all the time. Just Jeff? Oh my God. They get into it all the time. They're both, pretty talkative people. I mean, I'm talkative too, but good Lord, have mercy. Tell you how ketchup and mustard's made and how the chemicals come out and process. Who gives a shit? Just
Yeah.
give me some ketchup. I want it from my hot dog and hamburgers. That's all I want.
I'm doing okay. I ain't got a headache no more. Dawn, and I'm not in the middle of the storm. We didn't get nothing but some rain and some winds. That's it. Thank God. Praise
There
God.
you go. There you go. I'm glad you're doing better. You're doing good.
I'm glad I'm glad I am doing good.
Lord have mercy. What are we going to do? We got to have a cookout, y'all, and do something instead of just talking on the damn panel all the time. Get together, YouTube meet and greet or something. Lord have mercy.
What am I supposed to walk there?
That's why I was saying we're going to try to do something and get something going. You know, yeah. Prepping to do it. He's good. He's good-hearted fella. No, actually he would. Yeah, I think he'll play a big part in it. I think he would.
I like prepping.
Yeah.
I've met him a few times.
Did he
Yeah.
in
A couple
person?
in Shane. I think it was in Shane's or it was I think it was Shane's. Yeah, it was Shane's.
I like O'Shea. He's like we connect.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
sweetheart.
I like O'Shea and Bear Truth too. They both are like remind me of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Bear Truth and Shane. Yeah.
Yeah, Bear Tooth
I
comes
wanna-
on
Next
101.
time I see Jeff B, I want to ask him, "Hey, you get laid yet?"
Jeff B.
He always goes on how he got all these girls going around. You know
You talking
Jeff
about
B?
Jeff? Are you talking about Jeff B?
Yeah, Jeff B up
Uh,
there smoking that cigar all the time.
oh, Jeff B is.
Yeah.
Jeff B was on Mike's tonight.
Well,
Liberty Warrior.
hang on it. I gotta get back over there.
You got to go to Rumble.
They're on Rumble now, so they took his channel down.
Yeah, but he wants to move over to Rumble, but they were talking, they didn't want to talk and have to bounce around words, so he went to Rumble.
Good. I'm gonna have to check them out.
It was good.
What are they talking about? What was the intel? Was it decent?
Yeah, they were just talking about different things. They were talking about the storm down here, and
Gotcha.
they were talking about
Any code stuff you can't say?
Putin is supposed to be having another. He's supposed to be talking to his people again tomorrow.
Yeah, they're not too happy with him.
Yeah. Well, that's because Biden come out and said that he did it. I seen it on thing where he said he did it.
Did what?
He did that Nord Stream.
Nord Stream.
Yeah, the pipelines, Nord Stream.
Oh, well, that's right. That's right. That's where our pipeline was open all the time. He took our sources and put it in theirs. And what the hell did he do? What a piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta go. He's gotta go, man.
Yes, he does. I can tell him where to go, but
Exactly. Either that or it'll be God's will, because I think it's coming. I just sense it. I
I
think
know it's coming.
I think God's going to take him. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. He's gonna die in his sleep. I just sense it. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. When I get these feelings, and they always come true, and my gut feeling told me what happened was going to happen with my family members this year, and it was coming in. It was just coming true, and I waited a day or two, and sure enough, got the phone calls. I'm telling you, there's something. I think he's going to pass in his sleep. I really do. I don't know why. It's just that weird feeling.
I got a feeling that Mr. T is coming back sooner than we think.
Oh, that's what I mean.
We got what? Four or 5 weeks to midterms.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we're going to have midterms.
Well, if the crash happens before then, the system's going to shut down electronically, and we're going to have to go to paper ballots.
Well, hello, friend.
That's it. That would be probably a positive thing.
Oh,
The electrics could start going out, electricity start going out every term voting election. The machines will go down, and we have to use paper ballots. That's just the way.
Need
Okay,
to
now
overload
I
them.
have
That'd be the
sound.
best
Can you hear
thing.
me?
Yes, you got. We can hear you.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Hi, Danny.
Hey, brother, what be happening?
I don't know how long you've been on, but I've been messing around with stuff on the computer, and I thought, well, what the heck? I'll see if anybody's on. I noticed you guys are on, so I didn't even bother to look see how long you've been on. For all I know, you're about ready to jump off.
I've been on for an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. I got a little bit of energy left this evening, so I thought I'd come on and say hi.
Yep.
So it sounds to me from the little bit I heard before I got everything all hooked up here is that Danny, you were talking about somebody um, that you believe might be heading off into another um, place.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
yeah.
know if telling me again is just being redundant, but uh, I don't know anything about what you were saying. So,
Oh, the guy up there, the so-called the acting leader. I think something. I just got a gut feeling something's going to happen in his sleep. I don't know why. I just don't know why. It keeps. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
well, I well, you know how I look at things. I look at things from a very logical and physical perspective. So when you say gut feeling, what that tells me is that there's that you intuitively picked up in your subconscious that's pointing in that direction. And that's what I see as a gut feeling. In other words, you may have picked up on something and not been able to process it, but yet it feels that way because your brain is saying, hey, look, I've already figured all this stuff out. You just don't have it up front in your brain yet. And so it could be that maybe you know something that you're just not quite completely conscious about. So it could be that you're completely correct. And just knowing what it is might be something that you might have to find out later on. If you understand my reasoning on all that,
Gonna be. I honestly think it's going to be a huge announcement throughout the country,
it,
and it's going to happen in his sleep. I
it's
don't
going to
know
be
why.
it's going to be when.
I don't know when, but I do know where it's going to pass away in his sleep.
Well, that would be a good thing. I mean, if a person passes, that's kind of like the best way to go.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna
There,
like where he's going.
yeah, I know. After
well,
what?
it all depends on your philosophy. Um, you know, I tend to think that everybody, um, if okay, so what you're talking about is heaven, and
Hell, heaven and
I
hell.
I think everybody
You got a
goes to
different perspective of it.
yeah, I think everybody goes to hell. I or I didn't mean this. Now that was a
Oh,
slip of the tongue. That's
You
what
pulled
do
a
they call?
Biden, man.
Yeah, what do they call that? They call that
come on, man. Come on,
uh,
man. Fuck
I
you, man.
forget.
Come
Yeah, no, I think everybody's gonna go to the same place. Um, it's just that the hell is here on Earth, and uh, the suffering that we go through here is a measure of our character. And I don't
on.
think we definitely get judged by this, mystical thing.
Yeah.
That's just okay. So I have a lot of religious people in my family. My grandmother hooked up with a bunch of people when she was younger, and they purchased a building and created their own church called the Church of God. My sister's married to a minister, and my
Yeah.
daughter's married to a minister,
Yeah.
and all of my cousins except for one are extremely religious. I'm talking about more religious than you could possibly imagine.
Mm,
And I get along with these people just fine because I do believe that the Christian philosophy is the best one on the planet. I
I'm
mean, that's
saying
what our
that.
Constitution is based upon, and look at how far we come using
mm,
those philosophies. So, as far as the philosophies within the Christian religion, I agree with it wholeheartedly. Now, I could go into a whole dissertation about the critical thinking part, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to accept that other people believe in certain things, and I'm not going to try to change their mind. I think that's kind of rude. So I'm just not going to do that. I'll give you my opinion if you ask, but I'm not going to try to, make a case for
Well,
the way I see things.
ketchup or mustard on your hot dog.
Mustard
There you go. I knew he was going to say mustard. I freaking knew it.
and relish and onions.
There you go.
That's the only way to eat a hot dog, as far as I'm
I
concerned.
knew you would
And
say mustard for some
and
reason.
the hot dog has to be cooked all the way through and a little bit crisp.
Yeah. Yep. Over a fire. Yep.
Yes, over a fire. I don't want a hot dog straight out of the package.
Uh-uh.
Come on, man.
No.
Boiled hot dogs is like, I mean, why would you do that?
You ruin it.
Now, I can understand boiling a hot dog in beer and then cooking it on an open flame.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Yeah, but you have to slit it so that it gets inside where the meat is. So basically, what you're doing is marinating your hot dog, which that's almost counterintuitive, right?
That doesn't come out right, Crystal.
Huh?
That didn't come out right. He's marinating his hot dog.
Oh my God.
Well, come on now. I'm showing my face and you guys are making fun of me. Come on now.
Come on, man. Don't go back to my basement.
And you're back in your basement. They'll say, what are we looking at here? You playing games?
Who, me?
You like to have my hair, legs. The kids love to rub my hair, my legs. It stands up and they rub it down in the water. What the hell is
Man, you've been watching too much mainstream media. I didn't know I was coming on to a comedy show.
Biden is ate up, man. He's just ate the hell up.
Well, I take it you're talking politics now, which is cool. I'm in with that.
Not really. We're just talking about just the individual.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind talking politics. It's just that I have to understand the forum in which I'm speaking, and there's certain things I can say and can't say. So,
I know.
And I pretty much know what they are, but I can make fun of people and they'll let that slide. It's just that when you get into the nitty gritty of this, that, and the other thing that's actually going on, that's when they get all upset and everything.
Yep. Bingo.
But you were talking about the upcoming election. We got to vote.
Pretty much.
Got to vote. It all comes down to the fact that the people that are trying to control how the outcome is evaluated cannot control every single precinct in the United States. They just can't do it. They don't have the manpower. And they are extremely frightened of we the people. You know what I found interesting is Italy and I think it was Sweden. Both of those countries elected diehard conservative Trump type leaders.
I heard about Italy. I know about Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden. I just heard that tonight. Italy, I heard about yesterday. Yeah, Sweden, I heard just tonight. So that's kind of a new piece of information that I picked up on. So we got Italy, which is down by the Mediterranean. We got Sweden, which is up by, the Arctic Circle. Um, but that there's two down, and then there's that Nord Stream thing that they're trying to figure out, and who benefits from that, and they haven't quite figured out who benefits from it because that's how you figure out who actually did it.
Yeah.
And it could have just been an accident. Who knows? But there's a lot of suspicious things about that. Um, and, you know, the information I got was about all of these different countries and how it wouldn't benefit all of these different, like it would not benefit Germany. It would not benefit Russia for this to occur. It would not benefit Denmark. It would not benefit, you can go right on down the list. And then you have to look at countries that have the capabilities of actually doing something like that if it is a sabotage. And that only boils down to, well, basically the United States and the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, then you have to look at the puppet masters that are controlling the people in those. Well, basically, we're an oligarchy. They're a monarchy, which is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're controlled by, you know what that is, a monarchy and oligarchy. It's
Oh,
just people with a lot of money.
yeah.
That's what it boils down to. That's all it is. It's just a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of money who believe that they should control the rest of us, and they have the power to do so. And so they're bullying us with their financial power, and that's
Yeah.
what it comes down to. So the most important thing uh, today, I'm talking about September, well, it's 30th now, is that we need to vote.
Pretty much.
And I'm talking about the biggest and most massive turnout ever in this country. That's what
Uh-huh.
we need. And we also need people working the polls. We need people implementing their eyeballs and their brains and going into these places and make sure that everything turns out just perfect. Also, keep an eye on the people who are in control of these elections, which of course are the election committees in each state, and hold them to account. So it has to be a massive effort for we the people, because literally we are the ones that are responsible for how this country works, because that's how our system is set up, is that the power lies in the person. But if
Yeah.
the person doesn't do anything, well, then the other people can do anything they want, because we're not participating. If we don't participate in the game, we can't win it. So we have to engage ourselves, and that's probably the biggest problem we've had, is we have just trusted other people to do it for us. And now we realize that that isn't how our system works. We have to actually get in there and do the work ourselves. So
Right.
even me, as limited as I can be given my current situation, I have to find something that I can do on election day. And one thing I'm going to do is vote. The other thing I'm going to do is keep my eyes open, and
Yeah.
I'm going to watch for fraud. Now, my precinct is really little, so it's not all that difficult. Uh, we need to get rid of, like here in Michigan, we have Wayne County, which is Detroit, and they have this huge place where they do all the ballot counting. That
Mm-hmm.
should not be the case, but that's not going to change until we get Gretchen Whitmer, Jocelyn Benson out of office, and and we also need the attorney general.
Mm-hmm.
replaced. So we need Tudor Dixon in there. We need Caramo in there and DePerno in there. And DePerno is the one who found the Antrim County uh, voter um, thing uh,
Right.
in Antrim County, and that was the only place in the United States where they actually found that kind of thing. And he's the one that brought that to light. And then ever since then, he's been working on getting this through the system and the court systems and so on and so forth. And then he decided to run for the attorney general because he's a lawyer, so attorney general is a perfect fit for him. Karamo wants the secretary of state, and of course Tudor Dixon wants governorship. And we need to get those people in place, and if we can do that, then we can make the changes so that we don't have these gigantic ballot stations like in Wayne County, and we can spread it back out into the precincts, which then makes it more difficult for them to pull their shenanigans.
Absolutely.
All right, I have to get off this soapbox. My feet are getting tired.
Uh-oh.
I do that when I come to this panel. I get on a roll, and next thing you know, I'm just talking, and you guys are just sitting there saying, "Okay, when you're going to shut up now?" So
That's just who you are.
yeah, well, there's this thing called the stream of consciousness, and when I go on panels and people talk over me or they talk down to me or they try to disrupt the conversation, you can't get a paragraph in other words, a thought, a complete thought, which is stream of consciousness, you
Right.
know. So getting a complete thought across is how we have conversations so that we can actually come up with, okay, identify the problem and then come up with a solution, and we
Exactly.
can throw that back and forth until we you know, bounce off each other these ideas and come up with something that is practical and useful and something that we can take action on, because without action nothing matters. I mean, if we just talk about it and sit here and do nothing, it doesn't change anything.
That's
So
right.
we have to have action points too. So my only suggestion right now is our upcoming elections. We need to, in each one of our locales, we need to learn as much as we can about the process of voting and all of the things that go into that. You know, the precinct strategy project and all of the poll workers and all of the things that go on in the state, and you know, all of the things that, you know, who controls the election. We need to learn, we need to educate each one of ourselves in our particular area as to how all that stuff works so that we can get involved in whatever way we can to make sure that everything is kosher during election day, so that when everybody does vote, their vote is actually counted as intended.
Hey, Tennessee, I put something in private for you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just did it.
Okay.
So, how
Oh,
did your day go, Ed?
how did my what?
Day go.
Whose day go?
I said, did your day go? I got you. I got what you were kidding.
Yeah, Tennessee started laughing. That gave you a clue
it's
because
it's
he
not.
knows me a little better.
It's
No, my day went well.
yeah. We didn't get no bad weather down here. Well, in my part of Florida, we just got winds and rain. That was it.
Yeah, I think you were mentioning that yesterday, that that's kind of how things were playing out, uh, which is cool. Um, I don't know how the rest of Florida turned out. I really haven't been watching
Oh
it.
my gosh, some parts of it is just gone.
Now,
And then
did it just sit there and swirl?
It took down a whole town, I think.
Oh my!
And there's
There's
one part that instead of the water coming in, the water pulled out. And that part of the ocean ain't got a lot of water right now.
yeah, I've seen that happen before.
I thought
Your
it was
beach,
strange.
yeah, your beaches get basically your beaches end up going hundreds of yards out. Yeah, it that happened down in Biloxi, Mississippi after Katrina. I was stationed there after Camille, and we had a nice beach and everything. And I went down there after Katrina, and the beach was like hundreds of yards away from where it used to be. It was just very odd and very strange. And of course, you didn't want to go out there because the sand that was underneath the water that is no longer there was very unsafe and unstable to stand on. You could actually, it
Yeah.
was almost like quicksand. So I don't know how that is going to play in Florida, but that's what I noticed there then. So that's interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out how this plays out in the end. Hopefully, there wasn't any loss of life. I mean, property can be replaced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people
Well,
can't. Sorry, go ahead.
um, DeSantis has it pretty much um, buckled down here. I got ticked off because Mr. Taterhead got on there and they were talking about the relief and all that stuff about down here. And his opinion, everybody needs to get the V. And
I heard that. I heard that, and it's like there's a total disconnect there. I mean, what does one have to do with the other?
it don't.
I, that is just. I, I mean, I knew this guy was a gaff machine, but I mean that's just it's like 1, 2, 3 ACM. You know, it's just it's there. There's no connection between thoughts. It's just this guy doesn't. I mean, I guess he was talking to an old lady that wasn't there the other day. So it was just like, I don't know. I don't
I just
know.
answered you, Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I mean, and the mainstream media is trying to make it out to be not as bad as it was. And
Do you still watch mainstream media?
no, but I watched this. It's called Next News Network,
And they
and they've
show
been out for
clips.
a long time. And they show clips
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
And it was showing on there. That's where I get some of my stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
going watching them.
Yeah.
And
I know what you mean. They do the same thing on War Room and everything on Real America's Voice. They
yeah,
do
I
the
have
same
to look
thing. But
into War Room.
I really like War Room. I make sure I get up in time to watch that. It's played later. I mean, they post it to Rumble like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But I like to catch it live when it first comes on, because you know how news is. You give it 4 hours and it's not new anymore, so it's no longer news.
No,
Uh,
because they get their talking points at 4 o'clock in the morning. And if
well,
you listen to all the news, it says the same thing.
yeah, that's the mainstream media, but these new outlets that we're watching now that are like Real America's Voice is on Pluto TV,
Hmm.
which I can get with my smart TV, and it's also on the internet too. It's called America's Voice News, and that comes on at 10 a.m. and that's where I watch it. I think you said you didn't have a TV, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
So if if you go to your computer, do you have a computer?
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Okay,
Well,
so
on my laptop.
in fact, right now, go up in your URL. You know what that is?
Up there where the plus is.
Where up there where you put in your HTTPS // www dot stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
On
You put
StreamYard?
you no, not on StreamYard, on your computer at the very top of your browser, you'll have an area where you can put the actual address of a web page. And all you have to do is type in America's Voice, that's with an S, America's Voice dot news, NEWS, and then hit
Okay.
enter, and that'll take you to, uh, and then go ahead and save that, and that's the Real America's Voice channel, and they have it's news. It's a news channel,
Yeah.
and that's where War Room comes on at 10 a.m. Now you're located in the Eastern time zone, so it'd be 10 a.m. for you.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Tennessee? Where you go, Dan?
I'm right here.
I got a question for you, Dan.
Uh-oh.
Uh, Supposedly, Lynn Green sent you her email address, and
Right.
you were supposed to send it to me.
It may be in the spam thing. I'm having
Well,
problems with the email.
oh, well,
It's some
I
things I don't know what's going on with it. I gotta look through that stuff.
yeah, you haven't sent that to me. Let me look. Is she even in here tonight, or has been in here tonight? I don't know,
I know
but
we got 5.
she wanted to send that to me so that we could hook up because she didn't live too far away. We're gonna have some coffee and see what was going on.
Right.
I don't see her tonight, but she did put that on there, and I asked her if she would go ahead and send that to you so that you could pass it on to me.
Right.
But if you haven't been able to
You-
find it, well, then there's not much you can do about it. So
I'm sure she'll if she can come up on just in chat, private chat there, you guys can exchange real quick if she's in there.
I don't see her in there right now. You only got 6 people watching, and you have 17 likes now. Um, that's good. Actually, we're not on yours, anyways, right? We're
No,
on
No.
not mine.
we're on Crystal's, and she may not come on Crystal's. She may just come on yours. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I thought. I would have that email by now, but you know, shit happens.
Yeah, some of it I haven't. She said she sent it right,
Right.
not yours, but like I said, it could have been in spam. I haven't checked spam for some reason. It could have gone
Yeah.
over there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I sent you a phone number. It had no phone number, so it was really late at night. I was tired, and so
I bet we'll get it somehow. So I'm sure she'll
yeah,
be in tomorrow.
yeah. You got my phone number now, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
Yepper.
So you can pretty much call me anytime during the day.
Yeah. If I ain't working.
Yeah, yeah. If you happen to stop someplace, you can give me a call. I'm pretty much here all the time. So,
You go fishing?
do I go fishing? I have
Yeah.
been fishing when I
Cool.
was a kid. I haven't fished. God, well, since I've been a kid, I don't remember going fishing. No, actually, I went fishing in my 20s, and I'm old 67. So if that tells you anything. I completely forgot how to gut a fish. So if
Yeah.
if I ever go fishing, I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, my son fishes all the time, so he can
No,
he can show me the ropes
I got you.
if I ever get out there again. I'm at that age now where sitting a boat and fishing would be kind of the thing to do.
Yeah.
Text me and I'll send you.
Place. Michigan
Uh-huh.
Lake.
Are you reading what I'm sending to him?
Yeah, it pops up in the corner whenever you type something in.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, every time you text him, it pops up on the
No, I'm
screen.
embarrassed.
Oh, I can go in there and look at all those things, anyways.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're all right here. Let me see. I'm not gonna
Okay,
read
good
it out
night, y'all.
loud.
Bye.
I said I had a cat.
You
He's
for
a
real.
Oh, you need to put a U instead of A. Um,
Don't hey, don't.
send these. I'm not reading them out
I'm not
loud. I'm just.
good. I'm not good with typing.
To do, no big,
Look at him. He's
text
reading our
you,
promise.
send you a pic. Okay, I got it. I got it. If we're all on StreamYard, we have access to that.
That's
Unless
it.
there's some way to make that private, but that's something maybe you can learn. Um,
I didn't think
I'm
he was paying attention.
yeah, my thought still stands on you guys since you don't have a huge following yet to set up YouTube. Um, I'll tell you what I'll do for y'all. I will figure it out, and then I will explain to you guys in detail of how to set up on uh, Rumble, and then you can switch over to Rumble, and then you can say any darn thing you want.
Yeah. You live panel over there too, I think.
Hmm.
With Zoom. You gotta use Zoom instead of stream.
Well, I don't know all the details yet. I do
Right.
know that Zoom doesn't record, but Rumble does record, and just like StreamYard doesn't record, but YouTube records it for or records StreamYard. So maybe it
Right.
works something like that. I don't know. Um, I haven't checked into it at all, so I have a lot to learn, but I'll figure it out.
Well,
That's what I do for a living. I'm a software engineer.
heck
So,
yeah.
you know,
What we could get our algorithms back up.
yeah, if we get you over on Rumble, and then we can talk about anything we want, and then we can get the information out to the people we do know on YouTube, because there's a lot of people out there that are good people that are on YouTube that I'm sure I can get in touch with. There are a lot of nasty people, and I can give you a list of them so that you
No,
can
that's
keep
easy.
them away.
Yeah.
I've been learning more and more about who the creeps are, because what I'll do is I'll hear them say something in one of the chats, and then I go check them out, because a lot of times they, depending on whose stream they're on, will
Yeah.
depend on how they speak. But then if you go to their channel, then you find out who they really are.
Mm.
And I've been kind of doing that, like the Robert Escobar show. I went
Uh,
on that. What a creep!
he
The
is.
guy is this total creep,
That's why I
man.
blocked him from mine. He's blocked from
Yeah,
me.
but every time I saw him in chat, he wasn't all that bad. But so I
Yeah,
went over there, and what a dork!
he is. He's a waste of energy. He likes to stir up shit like Ant does.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. He tried to trap me, but you know me well enough. You know how that worked out.
Yeah, I could tell him a mile away, man. I mean,
I
it's
actually went on his. He
waste.
had one of these panels up, and he was talking to other people, but I was in the chat, and he was trying to trap me, and I
Hmm.
did. I could see that a mile away.
Yeah,
So my answers were direct, and I didn't play into his games. And then he got a little frustrated because he couldn't get he couldn't trap me
e-
into saying
e-
something.
exactly.
And when he did, then all of a sudden, the people that were on, there were only 9 people on, but like 5 or 6 of them said, "Hey, if you're going to do that kind of stuff to somebody who just came on, we're not going to watch you anymore." I mean, they literally said that, and it's like, cool, you know, they're catching on to this
He's
creep.
the one going around shadow banning channels. He'll get in the
Yeah,
chat and he'll sit here and he'll file false reports to YouTube,
yeah, he's just an
and
idiot.
he's gonna end up taking her down if she ain't careful. You know what
Well,
I'm
see
saying?
here, yeah. Here's what we do though: is we don't worry about the other people. We'll let them fend for
No,
themselves, and
that's
we'll set up a YouTube account. We'll figure that out. It may take a little bit of time for me to figure all that out, and we'll just
it's
all go over
easy.
there and not have to worry about all of this chaos that's going on in YouTube because
Exactly.
YouTube is where all the chaos is. You don't
Uh-huh.
find that in Rumble. So I'm sure there's going to be some people, but you know how that goes. But most of the people stirring up trouble are all on YouTube because YouTube is their preferred platform.
Yeah.
Uh, because they can get away with things on YouTube that they can't get away with on Rumble because of the Rumble has more of the conservative people. So you're just not going to get away with that kind of stuff over there.
Yep.
And also, Rumble pays out. Uh, you know how on YouTube you have to reach a certain level before you
Yeah.
get monetized, and then you have to reach a certain level each time you're on in order to actually get something out of it. Plus, they take a huge percentage of it.
Hmm.
If somebody is to send, a Cash App or something like that,
Right.
and what happens on Rumble is they just do a straight if you get so many, you get so much money. And it's like if you get 10, then you might get a penny. If you get 20, you get like 2 pennies. So if you get to 1,000, then you get X amount. And that's how they work that. And then of course when there's commercials, then you get the full value of the commercials. And so they have a lot better system as far as payout. But
Hmm.
the thing about Rumble is it's still a work in progress. They're trying to compete with YouTube, so they're still working on their software. And but they're getting better all the time.
I can
Uh,
see that. I
yeah,
see that. Yeah.
you can actually go out to Polish Agnes, all one word, and
Right.
she streams to Rumble. Okay. Now there's not a lot of viewers on hers yet. It's like 681. I think that's the last 681 or 686. I forget what it was the last time I checked. And, not a lot of people are going over there to do the views. So they have what's called rumbles, which is more like, like on YouTube, you have likes, they have
Right.
rumbles, and then they have views. Okay. And that's what gets monetized is the views.
Yeah.
So many views get you so much money. And so Rumble is actually a better, more fair platform. Plus, there's no they there's more freedom of speech.
Yep.
So, uh, like I said, I'll do my research on that, and we'll work on that. You know, see
That'll
if we
work,
can't
man.
get
Heck
something
yeah.
set up there. And Crystal can take her channel over there, and you can take your channel over there. And I don't plan on making a channel, so but I can help you guys out by figuring it out.
Okay.
So, and I'll deliver all the information as to how everything works, how to set it up. Somebody's playing with the pink colors.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
That blue. Now, see, I like the blue. Blue and me work. Pink, I don't know, man. Maybe you can figure out a way to do pink for the girls. Orange is all right. That's kind of what I'm used to seeing. Green? Now I'm going to throw up. That would be teal. And there we go, blue again. So what have you guys been up to?
I ain't been up to nothing. I'm just playing
riding.
around. I've been trying to play around with the screen share and stuff because I want to learn how to do that. So I can, me and him, I could pull up stuff, to put it on our show, his show, my show, things I find during the day or something like that. But I'm not very smart when it comes to computers, but.
Well, I think the word is that you're just not tech savvy at this moment in time.
Exactly.
Everybody's smart. I mean, there are some people with mental handicaps, but for the most part, everybody on the planet is smart and everybody can do anything. It's just a matter of putting in the work to figure it out. I'm not smarter than anybody else. I just took a long time. Like I told you guys before, I spent 22 years in college, so I know a lot about college. And, I learned a couple of things along the way. So, but I had an interest in it. So I just wanted to know. So I figured it out. Um, Anybody can do what I do. I don't do anything all that special. I saw a face.
Yeah.
Somebody was laying down.
I just got my lamp on.
Yeah, it looks like you're about ready to lay down and go to sleep.
Well,
Of course, it is.
I am laying in my bed, but
2:12 in the morning. Yeah, here I am up again. Holy moly!
yeah, I got to
So
be up.
what are you up to there, Danny?
Oh, just chilling out. I worked today.
I think I saw you on the road. I don't even remember when now. I mean, these
It
days
was
are all
earlier
blending
today.
together. Yeah, I thought it was today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
National
buzzing
Guard.
down the road, and I think I was typing in your chat.
Right. The Tennessee National Guards are getting all together at a truck stop. We're filming some of that together. Greeted the guys.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
So
Willie.
we got somebody else coming on.
Willie D.
Cool.
Willie D. Free Willie. Not that one either. Ah, that's what he said.
Is he coming on?
He's in chat. I don't know if he'd come up or not. That's Rob's friend.
Oh,
He's not afraid of nothing, is he? I'm harmless.
No, most of the time he's busy.
I got to talk to
He can come
Rob.
up if he wants to.
You can give Rob my number if you want to, Crystal.
Oh, he's working.
How am I supposed to give Rob your number when I don't have it at all either?
I thought you had it.
Every time I told you to text me, you never did because I wanted that.
Which I did. I sent that over to you. Remember?
No, it didn't come to my phone.
What?
You know, Danny,
He's working.
going
Resend an email.
going through you to get to somebody else is damn near impossible.
No, it ain't. It's possible. I gotta get my damn email going on. I think it's going to spam. I really do.
I don't know nothing about no email either.
I like spam.
Well, just resend it to me, Crystal, in the email. To my email.
I
Like
just
that.
put it in chat.
Yeah.
I mean, not chat. I put it in private.
Hang on.
Well, what you do
There
is
you
you open a can and you get some spam out. You put it in the frying pan.
That's it.
That's some good stuff, man.
I like it. I eat all the damn time.
Yeah. You know, they made spam for the World War II people
Yeah.
when they were fighting because they had so much fat and protein in it. And that's what kept them going.
And it's a muscle cut from the shoulder of the pig.
Really?
Yep.
Now I'm learning something I probably didn't want to know.
I put it in there for you.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not going to repeat it, but I saw it.
You can have it too if you need it.
That's your number?
Yep.
Okay.
I got an Atlanta phone number. I just ain't never changed it. I don't want to change it. It's too many people got it. That's too much work.
Well, with cell phones, you don't ever have to change your number anyway. What the heck? Back in the old days when you had a home phone, then you had to change your number every time you moved. But with cell phones, you don't have to do that.
I still know mine from growing up. 770 Oh, I was fixing to say mine out loud.
Yeah. You're getting yourself in all kinds of trouble there, Crystal. You're getting tired. You're starting to slip. Did you guys have anybody else on chat tonight?
9622712. That's my when I was growing up.
Okay. Did you guys have anybody else on the panel tonight?
No, not on mine.
Okay. Did you run a panel previous to hers, Tennessee?
No, my schedule's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my man.
Yeah. Well, this is Friday.
Well, tonight.
Yeah, I know. I was just
yeah.
having fun.
Have fun tomorrow. We're gonna cut up tomorrow.
All right. You mean later today?
Adult beverages ready and chill out. If you don't drink, that's fine too. But I will be, because I will be on break.
I drink every day. Water, soda,
Water,
coffee.
That's it.
Well, that's good because I bought 2 triple Starbucks.
Yeah.
You ever had those? Those things will wake you up.
Oh, good.
I've used those before when I take a road trip, which isn't often. The last road trip I took, I was getting tired. I popped one of those babies open, and all of a sudden my eyes came wide open. And I was ready to rock and roll.
I just sent you something on your phone.
What?
Oh,
you're not talking to me. Sorry.
what flavor? Caramel?
Mocha. Mocha. Gotta have mocha, man. That's just me.
I ain't too much of a coffee drinker.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Just kidding.
If I have to get up real early, I will. But
I have a coffee pot. I've got a Keurig, and I've got 2 French presses. I'm a coffee snob.
A coffee.
coffee snob. Yes, I said it. I'm an elitist when it comes to coffee.
What I do though, I drink coffee, but it don't do shit for me. How the hell does it wake y'all up?
Well,
It,
you get one of those triple shots and it'll wake you up.
Cause I gotta get an orange or a purple flavor. Now this one is a pure vitamin. What is it? B6 and 12, a ginseng monster drink. It's freaking badass. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't drink monster drinks. They make me nervous.
I love them. Not the sugary ones. You got to get the ones that has no sugar. They got the B6 and B.
No, I don't got to get nothing. I mean,
You don't have to get that. I'm just giving you an example.
yeah, I tried those energy drinks and they
You can't,
taste like
you can't
crap.
handle it. You gotta call. You gotta be a man. You gotta have the cojones. You gotta be.
Hey, I'm a now you got to listen to this. I'm a man, but I'm an old man.
I'm just
So
kidding.
yeah, I know. I'm an old man. See, old.
Yo,
You can't.
fart.
That's right. You can't teach old dogs new tricks.
But you
Oh,
can
I
keep.
beg to differ that,
You
there, sir.
can
I beg
still
to differ that.
Well, maybe you have some well-rounded dogs. This old dog is not well-rounded.
Well,
He's just stubborn as heck. This
I
old
don't know
dog ain't
what you got there
learning no new
in
tricks.
Michigan Lake. We gotta go
Huh?
fishing there in Michigan sometime.
Well, we
Michigan.
have a couple of lakes.
I would love to go out there.
Where I live, you cannot drive more than 10 miles in any direction. You pick any direction on the compass, and you will run into a very large lake. I'm talking about your regular inland lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Our inland lakes are usually the very, very small ones are maybe a quarter of a mile by a quarter of a mile. Those are the small lakes.
Well, I got two choices that I'm getting. I'm looking at a really decent, nice bass boat or a pontoon boat.
Oh, you can do shoreline fishing here, but if you want to go on a boat, I just a regular old rowboat's fine. You don't have to get anything fancy.
I don't know. I don't need nothing fancy.
Last time I got in a rowboat, I fell out of it, and my daddy and them had to jump in to get me. I was only 5.
Well, we're gonna have to get you a life jacket.
Shit floats on top.
Well, we have to make sure that when you swing that pole, that you swing it right, because I don't want to catch a hook in my ear.
I swing my pole pretty good.
That's what she said.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You get
That
tired.
That went
Everybody
south.
says stuff.
Yeah,
That went
there's a
south,
trick. There's a trick to fishing in a boat with more than one person.
You know why I like you know why I like the pontoon boat better? Because not only can a bass you can get your barbecue grill bolted down the boat and you can fish. You can drink beer if you want. You can chill out. You got more room, platform room. When
Well,
you're doing a bass
right,
boat.
that's right. If you're gonna
I'm getting me a pontoon boat for real.
if you're going to haul a pontoon boat up to Michigan, we have a plethora of lakes that accept pontoon boats and have launches for them.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Well, Michigan is called the water winter wonderland. I mean, we have so many lakes. Let me think. I'm sitting right now.
You
If
got
I
a lot of
drove,
mercury in it.
I'm just trying.
We
No,
got a lot
no.
of mercury in Tennessee River for some reason, obviously because of the dam.
Yeah, we don't have that. No, all these lakes are spring fed.
I got
Um, because basically lower Michigan is nothing but a swamp. Uh, that's why we have so many lakes. The water table's high. It isn't hard to get to fresh water. So all of our lakes are spring fed. And, we got within 10 minutes from where I'm sitting right now, I can name, let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, I don't know. I could probably count to 20. Probably somewhere between 10 and 20 lakes, good sized lakes, really, really big lakes. Uh,
that's not good.
from
Good.
where I'm sitting right now.
I always wanted to go up there fish.
Well, we have. It depends on what lake you go to. I don't know what you're looking for. Pine Lake is really good for if you want to get pike. There's West Lake's really good for bass. Bass are fun.
That's it. That's it.
You
That's
like bass?
bass. Yes. And
Now in
cat.
Michigan, they have very strict rules. You when you if you catch a bass, it has to be a certain size, or you can't
I
keep
know.
it.
Yeah, the same in Tennessee.
And but crappie, there's a really good lake for crappie.
Yeah.
Crappie are hard to catch because their mouth is. I mean, it's really easy to yank a hook out of their mouth. So you have to be really careful when you fish for them. Takes a little talent,
You know
but
what? I
they
ain't gonna
taste
lie
really
to
good.
you. I should have caught a pit, man. I'm telling you, just as soon as I'm sitting there in this truck, and I should have got a picture of it. I didn't do it. I caught an 11 pound. Now
There you are.
from the fin back, it was. I swear to you, it was a catfish, but the fin up was a bass head. It was a weird looking thing. It,
Yeah,
it,
it was a catfish.
it was a
Uh,
freaking half breed.
yeah, well, catfish look like that. Some of them. Yeah, that was
No, the
catfish.
tail was the tail straight up as a catfish.
Yeah,
But
see,
the
we
head was
got
bass. I'm
we
telling
have we have
you.
catfish. We've got groupers, bottom feeders, and
Bass is the best to me. I love bass.
yeah, and the thing you're going to catch mostly up here is bluegill and sunfish.
That's fine.
They taste really good.
Yeah, they do.
You got to catch a bunch of them, and they don't have to be a certain size. But that's kind of the popular fish you're going to catch. Just about every one you pull in is going to be that. Every once in a while, you'll snag a good bass, and of course, a bass, they're fun to catch because they like to run.
I'm a good
And
bass fisher, trust me.
but
I
a
love it.
good, you can just throw out a good bobber, and I guarantee you, every single lake around here, if you put out a bobber, you're going to catch a fish within 5 minutes.
That's it. That's it.
And you just haul them in and haul them in. Now there is a limit. Okay, I think
Oh,
if you're fishing for bluegill and sunfish, I think you're only allowed to catch 25. I could be wrong on that number, but I
That's a
believe
good
that's what it
number.
is. That's 25 per person.
That's good. That's a
So
good
if
number.
you have two people in the boat, now there may be a limit to bass. I don't know what it is. I haven't caught too many bass, so I really didn't think too much about it. But I've caught a lot of bluegill and a lot of sunfish. So long time ago, but just the same, I still like them because they're really easy to prepare. You cut off their head and then you gill them, and then you gut them, and then you
Yep.
just lay them out on the fire. And well,
That's it.
actually, with a bluegill and a sunfish, you want to bread them first and then lay them out. They just taste better that way. You got to make sure you get the bones out. and they're a little tricky on bluegill and sunfish because they don't just come right out like they do on a bass,
No.
because they're weeded into the rest of the body a little differently. So you got to be real careful getting those bones out. And when you eat it, you have to make sure that you're careful when you bite down on it because you don't want to swallow one of those.
Nope.
So you just make sure you chew it well when you're eating it, and you'll know if you get a bone. Just pull it out, throw it on the ground.
I don't want a
No big deal.
bone.
Hey, if you flay them just
Hey,
right,
I like to
you
chew
don't
on
have to
bones. Steak bones.
Well, the other thing you can do is you can flay them,
Yep.
and then you have less chance of doing that. You lose some meat that way,
Ooh,
but if you fillet, but now you're going to need a good sized fish if you're going to fillet it, like a bass. A bass you will fillet, right? Because you don't lose much meat when you fillet a bass. But the smaller fish, you really don't want to fillet them because they just don't fillet well unless you're really good at it. I know
No,
some
you're
people
right.
that are really good at it.
You get their needle nose and pull them out.
If you're really, really good at it, you can fillet a bluegill and a sunfish. But bass is a lot easier. Pike's a different fish. Now, I'll tell you what. If you're going to catch a pike, you want to be on a pontoon because when you bring that baby in, that thing is about 13, 14, 16 inches long.
Yep.
And when you pull it onto your pontoon, you have to have a hammer ready because they got teeth.
They do, man. You better have a glove.
Yeah, well, what you do is you pull it up on the deck and you hit it in the head. You knock that sucker out cold, and then you just immediately cut its head off.
There's the mystery catfish down by we call it the dock by the Little White Church in Tennessee River, and for the last 8 years they've been trying to catch this joker, and this sucker is every bit of 30 pounds. Because when I had my line on there, I had a 35-pound line, the red line, and I thought I hooked onto a freaking log. I was like, damn it. So I started pulling. Some bitch tail came up. And I swear to you, oh my God, I could just kick myself in the butt. If I had a fish net with him sucker, I would have wrestled that sucker in. Because as soon as I started pulling on it, I seen the tail flip. And here comes these. I've always fished from the docks that are out little ways. And so this guy pulls in his boat, starts it up, scares the damn thing, and snaps that fucker right in half. And I was like, oh. Now you're talking about a lot of meat. You could do it on a big fish, but you're pretty much going to have a shop to help you with that. This one is called a mystery fish, and people's been trying to catch it every for the last 8 years, and I almost had it. I ain't kidding you. It was so nerve-wracking. Oh man, I was just like, I felt like a little kid just jumped that son of a bitch and wrestling it.
So that's what we call a fish story.
Yep. It was huge. I'm not kidding you. I could tell once I see the fins back to the tail, I could pretty much get a good idea. Ballpark.
How big would you say it is?
30 for real. 30-pound catfish. Yes. He lives in that log underneath the boat dock, and he feeds off all the bait that's lost and the other snap lines. I guarantee you. Yeah.
No,
Yep.
I'm laughing at myself. I found out how to put the banner up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I just posted hit the like button thing.
We got to schedule it after winter when spring comes back.
Well, if you want to come on up here, I can show you around the lakes and where to get in. And, some of the bigger lakes, if you go to like Gun Lake, or Gull Lake, I'm sorry, that's 7 miles long.
Really?
Yeah, it is a big lake. And
Huh.
the thing about that lake, though, is you have to be, there's a slip so you can get in. But if you're going to fish, you have to find the right spot because being such a big lake, they have high speed motorboats out there and people bring jet skis out there and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a tourist lake, but yet it's a fishing lake too. Actually, one of the good lakes to go to is Gun Lake, and that's the one that uh, Lynn Green lives on. So, that might be a thing we can talk about if you can ever get me her
Hang on, let me double check.
information.
I gotta double check in this sucker. I'm checking it
All
now.
right.
Because it's, I'm telling you, it's going to my spam. I'm pretty sure. Some of it goes to spam for some reason. Hey, okay, hang on.
Yeah, I've been playing around while y'all been talking too.
Okay. What the hell?
If you can find her email address, copy and paste it and send it to me.
Hang on. I got it right here, my man.
Cool. Because she said she sent it to you.
Okay, it was in spam, so I apologize.
Accepted. Normally I'd say it's okay, but this time I'm going to say accepted. Because it's been 3 days.
The screenshot. Let's see what we got here. Because it's so hard. I hate doing email and YouTube on my phone. It's just so small.
Well, can't you double click on it and it will highlight the whole thing? And then, you can't double click on your phone, can you?
Here we go.
But if you hold on to it, I believe it says copy.
I sent it as an attachment. I just sent it over.
All right. Well, let me take a look and see if it has arrived.
That's so weird.
I don't see anything yet.
It's coming over.
You did send it to me, right?
Yep.
Well, see, there it is. And it's right there. I click on it and it says, okay, got it. Cool. Now
spammed her because of the way it is set out.
Yeah, it's sent out as a screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means I have to actually type this in.
Oh, that's
so that means I have to write it down. All right, now I got to write it down. All right. I have everything I need at this computer, so no big deal. Okay, so that's going to be I got a feeling she's got a dog. And I used to be a mailman.
Oh, that's who you look like. You do look like a mailman.
Yeah, I did that for 10 years.
Did you?
Yeah, I got bit. I got a tetanus shot every year the whole time I was a letter carrier.
That's not a bad job, though, is it?
Made big money.
Well,
and I put on football cleats and used to sprint my routes for fun. I had that, delivering mail boring, so I had to make it unboring. Plus, I was playing semi-pro football, so it was a good workout.
Right.
And me and dogs didn't get along all that well. They usually got the rougher end of the deal, but I did get bit many times.
Bam. Guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. I gotta get
Yeah,
up.
me too. I'll give you a text tomorrow, okay?
All right, guys.
All right. Sleep well, y'all.
All right.
Bye,
Night.
Ed.
Bye, Ed.
See ya.
Oh,
Got it. Okay, cool. All right.